My name is AlisonBeach, and this is my Disposition to Teach essay. I am a student at Grand Canyon University in the College of Education. This is for SEC 201, that is Early Adolescent and Adolescent Psychology. My professor is Deborah Lynch. It is November 8th, 2021. Proper dispositions are integral to every sector, especially the realm of education. I possess several dispositions that will lead to my success as a teacher. The most important is my belief that educators are 100% committed to teaching and learning. In my opinion, this disposition is the cornerstone for all other dispositions and lays a firm foundation for a successful teacher. I love learning. I believe that every day we should learn something. If a day passes without learning, that day has been a wasted opportunity. I want my students to be curious and constantly inquire about the world around them. I also hold integrity high and wish to model this through my actions and the words I choose to use in the classroom and in public places, including social media. Another strength is my introspective nature that allows me to reflect on performance and willingness to fine-tune areas that need growth. As I approach my first-year classroom as a new teacher, I need to work on my perceived warmth and friendliness. At times, I can be so realistic and matter-of-fact that I can come across as cold or aloof, especially when I am considering a problem that needs my attention. While this character can be important when working alone, it has come across as impersonal in previous work settings. A student is much more likely to respond to an authority figure that appears warm than one that seems distant or distracted. I have been working on this area for some time and hope to have developed a more genuine warmth before my first class. Whether they are a university professor or a kindergarten teacher at a public school, the behavior of a teacher should always strive for professionalism and excellence. A teacher is an authority figure, and students are developing and impressionable. As such, educators should behave as a positive role model that promotes a love of lifelong learning in their students. A teacher must also communicate clearly and be a successful goal setter that is prepared for class every day. Not all students learn in the same manner, so a teacher should be willing to adapt flexibly. Another critical attribute, self-reflection, helps a teacher grow to their full potential. The school's individual standards will help to guide a teacher's thinking and actions. Another fantastic resource is the Model Code of Ethics for Educators, which is available on the National Association of State Directors of Teacher Education and Certification website. In the classroom, it is important that a teacher possesses certain dispositions so that learning can be in the forefront of each day. Distractions of inappropriate dispositions can hinder the important process of learning or even unintentionally teach students poor behavior that can live with them for a lifetime. A negative disposition can tarnish how a student perceives figures of authority. Conversely, when a teacher holds themselves to a high standard, the environment of the classroom becomes ripe for learning. Students are likely to emulate positive moral behaviors when modeled daily by an authority figure like a teacher. This type of rich and constructive environment is one I intend to foster in my future classroom. To ensure that I'm teaching in a professional manner, I will engage my superiors and other teachers for feedback regularly. It will be important to keep up with any and all changing laws and policies as the district adopts, so I will attend school board meetings to keep abreast of any changes throughout my career. Finally, I believe the idea that morals can be directly implemented into the classroom. To be a moral thinker, one must first be taught a moral compass. An excellent example of this is the way classical schools operate. These schools implement rules that are intertwined with clear discipline policy. The students are also given specific examples of good and bad morals through history and literature lessons. As a teacher, I will model ethical behavior that I hope my students will emulate. Healthy moral development leads to a well-rounded person, and I hope to influence my students positively as they grow into moral thinkers. Thank you very much for your time.